welcome back to Just Another Night. Today it's me, Curtis.
And me, Idris. I feel like Curtis lost his flow there a little.
I did a little bit. I'm so used to having Toby here to be like, yeah, I'm Toby, this is Curtis, this is Idris.
Yeah, that kind of brings us on to our news for today, I guess. And that is, Toby's no longer with us.
Toby has completely left the podcast, so it will just be me and Idris for the foreseeable future.
As well as the YouTube... He's basically left Just Another Night in general.
Yes.
So no more YouTube vids from him, no more him featuring on the streams or anything like that. It's basically just me and Curtis now.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Hopefully we'll still be somewhat entertaining. We plan to be anyway. The content will still be being pushed out. So let's just hope you guys can bear with us.
Yeah, I mean, surely you didn't miss the weird voices, but who knows? Maybe we'll give it a try, maybe we won't, but I'm not about to embarrass myself like that, so I'll leave that with you.
I already did a rap in one podcast, so I'm done.
Yeah, that rap was enough for us, really.
Yeah. Hopefully, though, everything should kind of go back to normal and it'll be alright. The last two podcasts that me and Idris have done alone haven't been too bad, so we can, take that with pride.
Yep, and we will be putting out a YouTube video soon explaining what's gone on, why Toby's leaving and whatnot, so just keep an eye out for that, really.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
With that brings us on to our part 2 of binge-worthy stuff, which is games.
Yes, this is my legacy.
So, spoilers ahead, just saying.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah, like Curtis is just bursting to talk about the first game, which is Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. But when you say Elder Scrolls, where are we starting with?
Oh, where do you want to go? See, my first Elder Scrolls game was Oblivion. That's the first one I played.
Mine was Morrowind, which is the one before Oblivion. I've also played Daggerfall, though, which was the second one. I've never actually played the first one, which is a bit weird.
Yeah, I've only played Oblivion, online, and bits of Skyrim.
I've only played bits of Skyrim.
Because I couldn't really get into it.
Weird, man.
And in Oblivion, all I kept doing was flying over the mountains.
How are you flying over mountains?
Oh, there's a little thing that let you fly. But yeah, personally, I'm not a fan of the Elder Scrolls series, purely because I'm not big into my RPGs, and I get bored quick when it comes to things that you have to do a lot of grinding on. Curtis, on the other hand,
I love
lives and
Elder
breathes
Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is incredible. Like, I've already explained that everyone has their own MMORPG.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has one that they'll play and they'll love. For me, it's ESO. Elder Scrolls Online is the one for me. Simply because it's in the land of Tamriel, it's what I've kind of grown up playing. Like, you'll know if you've seen any of my streams, my Xbox gamer tag is CJ the Mage. I made this when I was 12 years old, because at the time of me being 12 years old, the only game that I played for about 4 months was Oblivion. And it wasn't just because I couldn't afford any other games, guys. There was also like a large love in there for me. I remember selling and rebuying Oblivion about 4 times because I genuinely loved the game that much. Like, I had to sell it because I didn't have any money, but I had to buy it back because I need to play it. Like, it was so good. Even now, like, Idris has caught me sat in my office just playing on my laptop.
Yeah, this dude has a crazy addiction to the game. He's got it on every platform possible.
All of them.
Like, and this isn't a joke. He's got it on his Xbox, he's got it on his PS4, he's got it on his Switch, he's got it on his laptop.
This is Skyrim, by the way, not Oblivion.
Yeah, but
Oblivion I only have on my Xbox 360 and my laptop.
What's worse is, he's got such a silver tongue that he managed to talk Toby into buying a PS4 just to play Elder Scrolls Online with us. Like, it was insane. It was the only reason I started playing it as well.
Yeah, but Elder Scrolls Online is one of those games that it's really difficult to play on your own. You definitely need like a squad. And if you play it with people that you like and you enjoy like playing with them, it's incredible. Like, there's literally nothing that you can really do wrong on the game.
Yeah, it's definitely a great party game
in
terms of, having people with you. I personally, like I said, I could never get into it, but I always had fun doing raids and things with Curtis and Tom and Toby. So that was the only enjoyable aspect for it, for me personally. although I am very much intrigued with the whole Greymore storyline because of the vampires, werewolves and whatnot, which honestly looks pretty insane.
Yeah, if you haven't played Elder Scrolls Online, I definitely recommend it. And if you are going to play it, I would recommend buying the Greymore chapter. I completed it in the first day it was released. I made a brand new character, a Magstalk, to try and take it out because I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want to do this like a new one. My other characters that I've made every single time a new DLC comes out. So every time a new chapter's released, I'll make a new character and then battle that one out. Because even if it turns out I don't like the build, at least I've finished that campaign and it's still kind of interesting to do.
You're just addicted to a whole new level.
Yeah, but I just really like ESO. It's such a good game and there's so much stuff that you can do. I did, however, spend literally 24 hours just grinding Sky Shards because I needed skill points.
Fairs. Like I said, though, it's not something for everyone, but I 100% do recommend trying it. Because there's so many different aspects to it. There may be certain parts that you enjoy more than others. Like I said, I enjoy doing the raids and things with these guys. Whereas I couldn't really get into playing solo as much. So definitely check it out. Definitely give it a try. You know, play it for a couple of days, see how you find it, and you can play around with it a lot as well.
Yeah, I think the main thing to remember though is if you like MMORPGs, play Elder Scrolls Online. If you don't like MMOs, play Skyrim, play Oblivion, play one of the older Elder Scrolls games that aren't online because they run so much differently. Like,
yeah.
When I first got Elder Scrolls Online, I was in shock by how different it was to Skyrim. Because you just assume that it's an Elder Scrolls game, they all run the same. Oblivion worked really well in comparison to like Skyrim. They both played exactly the same with just different graphics and a few different mechanics. Whereas ESO is completely different. But if you like any form of RPG games, like if you like The Witcher, if you like Fallout, I would definitely recommend playing Skyrim. There is a reason why that game won Game of the Year and has been remastered on several different consoles.
Definitely.
It's such an amazing game, even just aesthetically pleasing. Like, it's beautiful.
And I guarantee you'll see it on the next gen of consoles as well.
Yeah.
100% they'll bring that out as one of the first games.
Yeah, they've actually already announced that they're trying to do the next Elder Scrolls game for next gen.
Fairs.
So that's going to be quite interesting, and I'm very much looking forward to that. And you can guarantee that when it comes out, as long as I have the money to buy it at the time, there will be a review very quickly on our channel. Because, as Idris knows, when games come out that I'm really interested in, I stay up for days playing them.
Yeah, this dude won't leave his room, he won't go to the toilet, he won't wash, he'd just be binging non-stop.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's, bear in mind, the whole, like, not going to the toilet only lasts for about 12 hours. But the whole, like, not washing, probably about 24, maybe 36 hours, and I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm going to have a shower. Because, you know, especially in my my office, it's very small, It gets very warm, you do get kind of sweaty. But, you know, you win some, you lose some.
The next franchise, I feel like we can group this together with a couple of others. But that is Mortal Kombat.
Yes, Mortal Kombat. So, for people that don't really know me very well, I don't really do it on stream, but I play an awful lot of fighting games. Like, an awful lot. The one that I'm probably most known for playing is Injustice.
Yeah, he's incredibly annoying with it.
Yeah.
We could be in the middle of doing something or watching a movie and everyone's there chilling. Next, you know, he pulls out his phone, raids on, and that's it. For the next couple of hours or something, he's there just playing Injustice non-stop. He's insanely addicted to fighting games. But Mortal Kombat is hands down probably one of the greatest out there. Like, it's got a really good sort of combo dynamic on it.
Yeah,
where
I
it's
see where you're
not the
coming from.
button mashing sort of fighting style.
Yes.
So you do have to pull off a lot of combos in order to get good sort of kills on it. But some of the stories are really sick for it. I started playing Mortal Kombat as a kid, like, and I remember they had so many different mini games, and there was one where you would play chess with the various characters.
Yeah, I remember
so
that.
As you took a piece, it'd do their finisher move, which was insane. But this is a really good sort of laid back, just button, I say button mashing, combo building sort of fighting game. And they do have some really good stories to go with them. And they're definitely a lot of fun. But the reason why I want to lump it in with some other fighting games is because, well, there's Injustice as well. And that shares the same sort of fighting dynamic. They use the same engine because they're both produced by Warner Bros. Or Warner Brothers, or however you want to say it.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah. So initially, the way things used to work was Mortal Kombat would have bonus characters, and certain bonus characters were from the DC universe. So you used to get Flash back in Mortal Kombat 6 or 7. And then they decided to go ahead and actually produce a solo DC fighting game. So that spewed out Injustice, and with it came an amazing storyline.
I mean, you're technically wrong because it's called Injustice: Gods Among Us. But it was an amazing storyline, and then after they did that, they released Injustice 2, and Injustice 2 followed on the same story, but it had like a slightly different roster of characters, which kind of annoyed me, I'm not gonna lie, because they got rid of, who did they get rid of? They got rid of someone. Oh yeah, they got rid of Deathstroke.
Yes.
And changed it with Deadshot.
They also got rid of original Nightwing and swapped it out with Robin as Damian Wayne as Robin, then to later become Nightwing, which bugs the hell out of me because I'm a massive comic book fan.
It bugs me because Nightwing was actually sick, and Robin is not as sick. He's just not a very good character to play as. Some people play him really well, don't get me wrong, but like he's not mine. Question is though, on Injustice 2, who do you main?
Mine's currently Blue Beetle.
Oh my god, what's wrong with you? Who would main Blue Beetle?
I think Blue Beetle is pretty sick. He's got a nice balance for me. He's got some range. He's got his, blaster attacks, but the blades as well. Like, the combos of the blades I think are pretty sick.
Yeah, no, the blades are good, like, I'll give you that. But I just don't understand why you'd want to main Blue Beetle. For me, it's Green Arrow. 100%. Yeah. Green Arrow is sick. Like, I'm so quick with his combos now, and he's just amazing.